Alright everybody, here we are, we're back. Let's grab a little bit of something to eat. Feeling a little better. Of course, it's the next day for you. I do try to crush all these episodes into 1 or 2 days at my weekend. I did start playing No Man's Sky. And I put out the newbie video. You know, I've never done this before. Literally 5 minutes after I downloaded the game for the first time, because I had just bought it, I started recording and I died. It's almost, I think it's a 2-hour video. It's me learning the controls and really stumbling through everything. But in general, I have to say, it's kind of a fun game. Keep hitting B, you know, like it was my bag or something. Let's put this down here. Okay, we're set to rock and roll. Save game. Get away. So, obviously the goal of this episode is to go get those water holders. Where do I want the table? I also need to get, thinking about it, I also need to get the workbench. Once I have the workbench, we're going to have to upgrade it to make the longbow. The longbow definitely is the bow of choice. Mr. Bear, where are you? Not seeing Mr. Bear, so I think we're just gonna head on up and grab one of those, if not both of those, water container. I am the wrong road. Is there another road? Yeah, there is. It's right here. Right. See if I can get them both to fit on here. The last thing I want is this to be too close. Okay, so how ridiculous can I be? Let's see. Not quite. I don't really want to go any closer on that. I think you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can put this on before I put the second one on. Because if this one hangs off a little bit, it's probably going to be okay. Come on. There we go. Alright. Gonna save this just where it is, you know. Having an accident in this thing right now would be a horrible thing. Now normally I go under the sign, but I think this time I'm going to make a big effort to not. Of course I can't. Alright, just going to check cargo. Everything's still where it's supposed to be. Could you imagine seeing a truck actually driving like this down your street? Just stuff hanging out of it everywhere. Nothing tied down. It would be hilarious. And you'd probably laugh, watch it to make sure nothing fell off, and then call the cops on the guy. Okay, so we've done that in less than an hour. That was awesome. And I'm talking game time, I'm not talking real time, obviously. Speaking of which, I never started the timer again. I was looking, and last video was like ridiculously long. What is it sitting on? Is it too close? Maybe it's too close. There we go. So we got bad water, good water. Now I heard these are destructible. Yep, they are. I'm not going to use the axe. I mean, I have a gazillion axes, but I'm not going to use the axe to break those up. Oh, and Mr. Cabinet. Might be time to start moving the building supplies out here. And you know, do I have stuff in here? No, why not? Wow. I know there's stuff in this one still, right? Yeah. Oh, this is where all that food went. Alright, so we're gonna grab a couple of those. That's all built. Everything in here is all built, right? Everything but this one. And do I need a second one? Well, no. It would be nice to have two. I mean, they take a while to make, so they take a while for them to work, so it'd be nice to have them. Now, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put this. It's probably going to go somewhere over here. Although, I don't know, I could bring a vehicle in here. So maybe, see these? Oh. Oh. Well, hello, I can make, alright. That was a whole lot of effort, but you know, saving. 3 tires. Yep, I need 2 batteries. I need 2 batteries and a tire. I was kind of missing the shots, you know? It's like, have I been driving by too fast or something? They haven't been shooting at me. I missed it. Alright. There's Mr. Bear. I have 3 sticks, I just need 2 more. Alright, I have a ton of feathers. I'm going to do this right now. I only need 2 of them. Hell, I don't even need 2 of them, but I'm gonna make 2 of them. There is something. doesn't like it. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? Man, I have a lot of feathers. I keep saying that. There are certain things I really hope he does, you know, find other uses for, because like the hard wooden stick. I mean, there's a lot of them on the ground, and I don't blame him. You got to have enough to be able to make, you know, your primitive spear. But you know, firewood, something. Oh, come on. One stick. You know, as beautiful as this game is, we're gonna try something. I know it's going to change the look of it, but voila. Oh, and there's Mr. Bear. When you're looking for something like a stick, it makes it so much easier to find. And look at these rocks. They're just everywhere. You thought I found a lot of others before. Now, coming through a camp like this, you might, I don't know, we hit, when I'm looking at these kind of things, I'm looking really tight. So, I'm not thinking that I'm going to miss much. But, doesn't hurt to look. And you know, that's a, look at that. I missed a can of food. 2 cans of food. And that had nothing to do with the ground cover. Alright, so let me make these sticks. Oh, I wonder if I can do that. So what I want to do is turn it around. Oh. Now, when I did this, I ended up missing a component, so we're going to do our due diligence and completely finish this car. This is something I started doing because I kept finding myself like relooting the same things and finding nothing. And it gets frustrating when you're looting stuff and there's nothing there. I should say searching and finding nothing. So You know, we're all human. I probably looted it and didn't remember. There we go. I really wish we had a setting to put this on single pop. I think he's stuck. It's almost noon. I definitely don't want to have to. So what I'm going to do is take a sleep for 1 hour. Hopefully he'll become unstuck. Nope, he's still there. Okay, so the next best thing would be to relog. The problem with relogging is he may end up at a different point somewhere in the map. And that would be very sad. Because we're set up for him. We've got the weapon. We just need him in this room. I also have to do water, but water, I need to build, make a pail, and actually I'm not even sure what it takes to make a pail. I'm sure it's scrap and components, but I gotta see what the ratio is and everything. It's 4 and 1. Okay, so we can make a pail. We get stuck here during an overnight or something. You know, I just ran right out here like, is he there? As I said, he could end up somewhere else, and that looks exactly like what happened. Oh, there he is. No, not enough to get his attention. That it was. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have our butcher shop. And that's what we're going to start calling this place, the butcher shop. Okay, so this should be number 1. You get used to things being in certain spaces, and they really need to be. only takes 15 minutes to take the head off. Okay, so how many of these can we get? I think it's 7, right? Yeah, 7. So 6, 7, 8. So we're only at, oh, we're gonna have to, well, we'll have to work on that. We do have spaces in the box out there, so. Now, hour and 45 minutes. If we use the saw, it takes 7 hours. If we use the axe, it takes 4 hours and 50 minutes. So it definitely has a huge impact on what actual utensil you use to do this. Okay, so I'm going to go out to the truck. I'm going to drop, say, the machete in there, the extra axe, this. Two skins. This I can wear. So I'll throw those in there. So I want to grab some of the fat too. I got the render pot all built. I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be using the fire anyway, so I'd really like to get a little bit of the, now still there's nothing to harvest from the paws. Hopefully that's something that comes later. Only 3? I thought there was 4. Takes an hour. I think that's what it's always taken, so maybe it was only 3. And we're only going to get 1 unit of fat. That's sad. Actually, we could get a second one. Time check, it's nearly nightfall. Save and save often, right? It is nightfall. I mean, if I didn't have the shadows turned down so bad. I get he's trying to make it a dark, you know, so that you kind of get the feel of it. But wow. I'm able to see things on occasion. But when I record it on YouTube, you guys can't see anything. And that's just... it's a little too dark. Hanging. Get one of these hanging. much salt do I have? Which is good because I can actually make some of this right now. No, I only have room for 4. Now, unfortunately, these aren't as easy to fill yourself up with. 89, 90.4, 90.8, 90 point, yeah, there. Now that's my order of eating. Close the door. And the clucking that will never stop. Alright. Time to get some firewood made. I think I need a log. I've got logs out here. This is one of those things that's annoying. I really do think that he needs to, maybe set this up a little more like the, So I didn't know I could do that. I'm pretty happy I can add a piece of firewood to it. It's really good, but the water distiller it takes the stuff out of your inventory. You don't have to place individual things in. I'm gonna go back and grab the workbench, so I'm thinking I might just grab the rest of the fat while I'm there, because I gotta make the pail anyway, so. Now, you would never build your fire this close to a house. My God, it would probably burn the house down. Yeah, one piece of coal already. That's nice. Oh, that's true. I could go find that charcoal that we have and throw that in the bottom. The most important thing to come from this first bear hunt is going to be the bow. The meat's a wonderful thing, but the bow is what matters. I don't have the pail yet. I'll just come back with a full pail of water, and that's what we're going to use. Yeah, let's just save. There we go. Oop. I'm starving, but I'll eat when I get there. You know, this is all leading up. We're going to take and be doing a... Once I have food and drink set up, I'm going to be going to the mine. And we're going to take and get us a sledgehammer. So, I'm going to take and get this table. We're going to make the pail. We're going to start getting the water done. We're going to make the pail before I leave. And I'm going to grab a bucket of water before I head back. It's just the way it's gonna be. Let me close this. Let me go into this. Oh, let me eat my bear meat. Drink until full. Or until you're empty. Okay. Then make myself my pail. Pick up the... That'll work. Yeah, I'm not going to take and try to drive the truck down here just to get a pail of water and drive it back out. I'll just run down, get the pail, head back up. Because it's going to take a couple days for this to finish this first batch. But seeing as both of these were empty, that gives me 14 liters of the 16 that I can cook at a time, so it will be a nice full batch, that first batch. Well, nearly full. The next batch will be full, because I'll get the 100 gallon, or the 100 liter pail thing, yeah, drum kit on the truck, and I will come down and fill it. And as much time as that does save, it's still tedious to do this, to do that. Kind of almost wish you could bring the thing and drop it in the water and kind of... I just wish there was a quicker way of filling that big barrel. Alright. This time I think we're going to park over here. Okay. Leave this pail right there, and because it wouldn't allow it to stay up here, it'll kick it out. Ooh, and I don't have enough bark. Don't have enough bark. So something you might not know, if you didn't grab the knife and go hit a tree trunk, it's gonna start cranking bark out. Now, my hope is to put it on this side, which looks like it's going to do rather nicely. And that way I can pull a vehicle in here. I am going to leave gaps. I find that if I put them too close, it gets kind of crazy. Alright. Oh. So, for a meat stew, you need 2 meat, you need a carrot, a potato, and some water. I hear that is like the craziest, best freaking recipe for this. No matter which you need carrot and potato for both. So I did, but I guess the meat just seems to be might be the heartier meal. It gives you 4 as opposed to 3. All right. So, where are we? Now, what do we have? We have high windows here. So I don't see them getting in. So this is kind of a safe place from our bad friends. I have the boots, so I don't need those anymore. This is something I need to learn to make. And of course I still need to do that. Well, folks, I'm going to do some inventory management. And I'm hoping you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. And if you haven't been here before, maybe you'd consider subscribing. Kind of make things go better here. We'll, you know. Something to remember too, this is all on Linux. This is a Windows game that we're playing on Linux. No Man's Sky is exclusively a Windows game, and I also play that on Linux, and I do stream that as well. It runs smooth, it runs beautiful. I think there's some screen tearing during some playback on some of the YouTube videos. I haven't tracked that down. But I thought it was happening in the game, and I've been kind of watching it, and it doesn't happen. Maybe it's something to do with the NVIDIA card that I'm running. We're still working on tracking that down. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to do some inventory management, and we might get a bonus episode in today. If so, it'll be uploaded in less than an hour later than the first one. And we hope you enjoy it. Thank you.